Hello my Scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. Now I am not one for wasting my 12 by 12 pattern papers and I really loved this cute pink paper, but I felt that it needed something else. So I gutted the page and then I also cut a little bit off this one as well and gutted it out so it's just a cute little border, and I have an idea of using the leftover cutter parts on my next layout, so please stay tuned for that. Haven't actually done it yet, but in my head it looks amazing. Then this is another piece of that black paper that I gutted from last week's video or the week before's video that I used as a border. So I've gutted that again a second time and I've popped another little border in here. And then finally, I'm going to put that pink piece that I originally cut out in the first place back in on top. And I have distressed all the edges of all of these layers and layered them all up. And I'm pretty happy with how this looks, to be honest. I think it looks really cool. Also, stay tuned for when I'm writing the date on the back because that looks really cool too. I almost, look. I almost want to make a double page layout, like a back-to-back layout, because it looks really cool on the back as well. So now I did map my photograph just on plain white. It's a 4x6 photo of Addie on the day she gets taken home from the hospital, but it's not quite popping enough for me. So I've actually gone to my stash. I wasn't brave enough to cut into this many different pieces of pattern papers. So I've gone to my stash and just got complementary colors in the kits colors, and I've just layered up a whole bunch of colors behind the photo in those same pinky, bluey, yellow tones that are happening throughout this kit. And I layer those all up and pop those all on together and then put the photo in on top. And then I'm also going to go ahead and pop some foam dotties on the back of that whole collection, that whole, I guess it's still a mat, isn't it? Even though it's a bit of a pattern paper jumble, and put that whole thing up on foam before I adhere it to my page. For this layout, I'm going to keep most of what's going on down the right-hand side and sort of inside that pink square. There's going to be a little bit busting out of that pink square, but not too much. Now, I do need to let you know, I realized during editing that my phone has run out of storage and my video cut off right at the crucial point of my editing, which is when I'm starting my clusters. So I've popped in a whole bunch of close-up photographs that will hopefully help you out. So I'm starting with this cluster down in this bottom corner, lots of yellow, popping in lots of yellow, because she's got a little bit of yellow in her jumpsuit. So I'm just trying to tie that in, as well as some of the gorgeous pinks, because hey, I've got to use these while I can with a little girl around. Then after I finish down this cluster down here, which you can see now, I've also popped a little bit of peach in there as well with that gorgeous little camera. This is where I also added the title just down underneath the photo, and the title is simply called Going Home. So you can see that gorgeous cluster and then the large double title Going on the top line and Home on the bottom line. I then went up to the top left-hand corner of the photo and added another cluster. See the world, suitcases, you know, she's going home, why not? But to finish off the visual triangle, I'm actually putting this random little cluster over on the left-hand side, directly opposite where the photograph is. So you can see it here now in this photo here, how I've got the three clusters going in a big triangle and drawing your eye all the way across the page. I'm really happy with how this one rolled out and came together. I think it is a super cute layout. I love that pop of black in there as well, sort of popping those gorgeous pinks up off the page. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed playing along with this Scrappy video. I'm so sorry it cut out and you ended up with a whole bunch of photos, but hopefully I will inspire you to get out some pattern paper, use up that stash, and get creating. Thanks, everyone. Have a happy Scrappy week.